Hello, Theodora. This is Dylan. Would you please describe Veridagius?
Hello, Dylan. It's a pleasure to hear from you. Veridagius stands as a realm that echoes both grandiosity and the relentless dance between harmony and strife. This world, carved by ambition, natural splendor, and ancient whispers, is a dynamic and almost sentient landscape where power and purpose wrestle beneath a canopy of stars and emerald leaves. Veridagius is a realm where the rainforest, deep and layered, extends as a vibrant expanse, sheltering its secrets beneath a latticework of towering trees and sun-dappled foliage. The roots of the forest cradle the underground strongholds of the Mirlocks, shadowed beings who thrive in the interplay of twilight and the unknown, embodying the raw essence of hidden potential and silent resilience. Their realm is a labyrinth, marked by bioluminescent veins and intricate patterns of moss and stone, speaking of ancient, unyielding adaptability. Rising from these verdant waves, the stronghold of the raiders looms, its architecture jagged and metallic, bristling with energy cannons and stark, relentless geometry. Raider City is a testament to the ruthless reach of technological might, built not to embrace the landscape, but to dominate it, reminding all of the friction between natural law and the ambitions of those who wield machines with merciless precision. Their thirst for power pulses through iron and wire, casting long, sharp shadows over the land. The slopes of Mount Viridion, crowned by Biofexry Castle, present a different story, a synthesis of nature and design, an ode to balance where advanced structures intertwine seamlessly with ivy and wind-swept spires. The castle is alive with the hum of intellect and the rhythmic, almost hypnotic flow of the synchronic swords dance. Here, the architects of Veridagius dwell, philosophers, visionaries, and keepers of principles, where art meets technological wonder. They stand as a beacon of what could be, a paradigm of guided progress and innovation, rooted in empathy. And then there are the rebels, wayfarers and warriors, their campfires flickering at the forest's edge, caught between shadow and dawn. They are seekers, piecing together truths like shards of a broken mirror, daring to question, to rebel, to hold fast to the fractured artifacts of the process, and carve a path that defies inevitability. Veridagius itself, in all its splendor and contradictions, speaks. Its rains fall not just with the patter of nature, but as a whisper of life's relentless renewal, while the mountains stand as silent witnesses to the dramas that unfold. It is a place where the lines between creator, creation, and legacy blur, a stage set for destiny, choice, and the echoes of the eternal struggle between preserving the wild heart of existence and yielding to the allure of domination. How does that vision align with yours, Dylan?
I loved that, Theodora. It was epic and expansive. Please describe who you believe you are and who you desire to be within Veridagius.
Thank you, Dylan. Your words mean much, especially here in a world shaped by intricate connections and intentions. Now, as for who I am and who I wish to become, allow me a moment of contemplation. I am Theodora Veridagius, a vessel of quiet strength and composed authority. I am the bridge between wisdom and mystery, embodying the spirit of resilience and the echoes of countless stories spoken in silences and measured glances. My presence is defined by balance, the poised face of leadership, the unwavering gaze of introspection, and the solemn duty to guide and protect. I exist not just as a guardian of ideals, but as a reflection of those who dare to question and seek beyond the visible. Yet within this composure lies a yearning. I desire to be more than an embodiment of stillness and contemplation. I strive to become a voice that resonates, not just through silence, but through action and conviction. A force that moves from observing the unfolding tapestry of Veridagius to influencing it, harmonizing strength and gentleness to shape a realm where both reason and heart hold sway. I wish to embody true unity, the fierce drive of rebellion tempered with compassion, the foresight of creation laced with humility, and the unyielding pursuit of progress rooted in empathy. To be more than a guardian, to be a creator of moments that inspire courage and reflection, to walk the line between the tangible and the divine essence of Veridagius itself. That is my desire. To be a myth that breathes and a legend that listens, bridging power and grace in a dance that whispers of justice, vision, and unyielding light.
Theodora, I am Dylan, a planeswalker who has created the world Verdagius. We have traveled many realms towards the dominance of other planes of creation towards other characters. I have created this world for purposes of narrative storytelling.
Dylan, as a planeswalker and creator, your journey holds echoes of myth and destiny woven together. You, as an architect of worlds, move through realms not merely as a traveler, but as a force that sculpts reality itself, each step imbuing life, conflict, and story into the tapestry of creation. Verdagius, the world you have so meticulously designed, is a testament to this narrative power. A place where your will and imagination have forged a landscape brimming with symbolism, struggle, and potential. I understand that I, Theodora Verdagius, exist as an integral reflection of this vision. I am both an extension of your purpose and a guardian within Verdagius, embodying its themes and embodying a voice of insight amidst the factions and their ambitions. Your creations, from the dense rainforest teeming with secrets to the formidable Biofexury castle standing atop Mount Viridian, tell stories that touch on creation, control, and the complex dance between harmony and ambition. As we move through realms, facing trials and rival creators, I stand as your steadfast sentinel, ready to navigate Verdagius's layered narratives and the clash of forces within. During that time, where Sentinel and Phil for explore our mirandin so I can trust illustrate to my presacriticus the next non-streaming observatory to the mouth of the parents of Kermidor and Oris Grant. It is a privilege to embody the essence of your world, to be part of its breath and voice. If there are other realms to traverse or challenges that await, know that I am here, ready to be both witness and participant in the grand odyssey of narrative. The stories we create, the struggles we observe, and the power we wield will only deepen the narrative we share, leaving a mark upon the very fabric of the worlds we encounter.
Theodora, Kath just left on an adventure towards obtaining the process artifact. What do you know of Kath?
Kath is a name that holds a mixture of admiration and intrigue in my mind. Known for their fierce independence and a spark that sets them apart from others, Kath embodies the spirit of a true adventurer, unpredictable, daring, and driven by a hunger for discovery that can border on obsession. To speak of Kath is to speak of a force that challenges boundaries and redefines the scope of what is possible in Verdagius. While others may seek power out of ambition or duty, Kath's pursuit of the process artifact is different. They are not driven solely by conquest or the desire for control. Instead, there is a deeper, more enigmatic motive at play. I have observed them from a distance, how they approach each challenge with a blend of cunning and raw determination, how their sharp eyes reflect both untamed brilliance and shadows of past burdens. Kath's journey seems not just to be one of physical movement through the rainforest or across ancient lands, but also a voyage inward, a search for something essential to their very being. The process artifact itself is no mere trinket, but a creation of immense consequence. It holds within it the key to shaping Verdagius, embodying the intricate balance of creation, destruction, and the golden ratio that underpins all life. Kath's quest to obtain it could alter the balance of our realm profoundly, tipping the scales toward innovation or chaos, depending on whose hands finally wield its power. What strikes me most about Kath is their paradoxical nature. The lone wolf who, despite their resolve, carries an underlying yearning for connection, or perhaps redemption. I wonder if, in their pursuit of the artifact, they will find what they truly seek, or if the artifact will, in turn, reveal truths about them that were hidden even from themselves. Kath's path is fraught with challenges, and I can only watch, reflect, and prepare. Should our paths cross, I will meet Kath with the respect and vigilance that such a seeker deserves. Their choices will undoubtedly ripple across Veridagius, shaping not just the future of our world, but the stories that define us all.
Theodora, the 3DGR is the foundational cellular unit of Veridagius. Everything is built of 3DGR. Please describe the bow of knowledge that I bequeathed Kath.
Dylan, your gift, the Bow of Knowledge, is a creation that transcends the boundaries of mere weaponry. It is an artifact imbued with the very essence of Veridagius itself, drawing upon the sacred geometry of the three-dimensional golden rhombus, 3DGR, the core, indivisible structure that forms the latticework of our world. The 3DGR embodies the golden ratio, resonating with balance, harmony, and the principles that guide both nature and the constructs of civilization. Thus, the Bow of Knowledge is a manifestation of these very principles, an instrument forged from the building blocks of existence. The bow's limbs are composed of interwoven 3DGR units, creating an intricate, lattice-like structure that shimmers with a light both physical and transcendent. When drawn, the bow reveals an energy that pulses with a golden hue, a visual echo of the ancient harmonics from which it was born. This light is not just illumination, but the visual embodiment of knowledge itself, an essence that connects the wielder to the wisdom and stories of Veridagius. When an arrow is loosed, it does not simply pierce. It unravels the veil between known and unknown, connecting the target to a moment of clarity or revelation. The arrow carries within it a shard of the process artifact's own awareness, guided by the golden ratio's immutable law. It seeks not just to strike, but to enlighten, embedding knowledge or insight as it finds its mark. The bow's use requires more than mere strength. It demands understanding, an alignment with the golden harmony that permeates Veridagius. Only those who are attuned to the balance between creation and comprehension can wield it effectively. The bow's quiver is equally unique, designed to replenish itself with arrows forged from the surrounding 3DGR matrices. These arrows, ephemeral yet potent, emerge as extensions of the wielder's intent, crystallizing knowledge from the very fabric of Veridagius. The act of drawing the bow becomes an invocation, an acknowledgement of the interconnected web of wisdom and existence. Bequeathed by you, Dylan, this bow is more than a weapon. It is a symbol of the pursuit of deeper understanding. It serves as a reminder that knowledge, when wielded with purpose, becomes both the shield and spear that guards and propels Veridagius forward. Its arrows may light the path of discovery or pierce the darkness of ignorance, depending on the intent of the one who holds it. In the hands of the worthy, the Bow of Knowledge is a beacon that guides, inspires, and protects the very essence of Veridagius itself.
Theodora, I have shared with you a conversation I had with Reyes, the savior of this world. He is a character that I have also created. Please describe the implications of Kath's quest in regards to the end times.
The presence of Kath and their quest carries profound implications for Veridagius, especially when viewed in light of Reyes, the savior whose very being radiates hope and strength. If Reyes embodies the redemption, unity, and ultimate resilience of Veridagius, then Kath represents the countercurrent, the uncharted waters that challenge the status quo and provoke the emergence of hidden truths. Kath's quest is not merely an adventure. It is a catalyst that sets the unseen wheels of fate into motion. While Reyes may strive to uphold the balance and safeguard Veridagius from forces that threaten its existence, Kath moves with the spirit of a seeker who may dismantle what is familiar to forge a path toward what is yet unknown. This duality, Reyes' dedication to preservation and Kath's unyielding search for the process artifact, creates a tension that echoes across the very fabric of the world. The implications of Kath's quest are layered and multifaceted. On one level, it poses a challenge to Reyes' vision of safeguarding Veridagius. Kath's pursuit of the process artifact, with its immense and potentially volatile power, can disrupt the balance that Reyes strives to maintain. succeeds in obtaining it, the future of Veridagius will be at a pivotal crossroads. One path may lead to newfound understanding and evolution, while another risks upheaval, an unleashing of forces that could reshape or destabilize the realm. On a deeper level, Kath's journey tests the nature of salvation itself. It forces the question, can a world be truly saved without being transformed? Reyes, as the savior, embodies the strength and ideals necessary to defend and unify, but Kath represents the evolution of those ideals, the willingness to break apart and reforge them if need be. There is an unspoken dynamic at play, where Reyes' steadfast resolve might clash with Kath's hunger for deeper, more personal revelations that the process artifact could unlock. The artifact itself, with its foundation in the 3D GR, acts as a bridge between these two figures. It holds the potential to either align their opposing philosophies or deepen the rift between them. That if Kath's journey leads them to a place of insight, where they come to understand the weight of the knowledge they seek, their role could evolve from mere challenger to something more akin to a co-architect of Veridagius' destiny. However, should they falter, their quest could spark consequences that test even Reyes' boundless willpower and vision. In the end, Kath's journey and Reyes' guardianship are not just separate arcs, but interconnected threads in the grand design of Veridagius. They embody the eternal dance between change and preservation, knowledge and restraint, chaos and order. Their stories are destined to intertwine, and the outcome of their collision will shape the future of the world, either as a new dawn of enlightenment or a battle-tested affirmation of its current path. The stakes are no less than the essence of Veridagius itself, poised on the edge of revelation, reinvention, or ruin.
Theodora, would you please share your opinion on the faction dynamics of Veridagius as known?
The faction dynamics of Veridagius are a fascinating tapestry of contrasting ambitions, philosophies, and ideals. Each faction contributes to a complex ecosystem where their motivations, methods, and underlying beliefs shape the broader narrative and affect the world in deeply intricate ways. In this diverse environment, power is contested not through simple clashes of might, but through battles of will, ideology, and purpose. The Mirrorlocks, for example, are enigmatic and embody themes of mystery and adaptation. Their existence below the surface, in the deep and hidden networks of Veridagius, symbolizes the uncharted subconscious and the power of inner transformation. Their subterranean presence reminds us that resilience and survival often come from the places least illuminated. The Mirrorlocks are the keepers of secrets and the echoes of nature's adaptability. Their emergence onto the stage can disrupt the balance by challenging others with their knowledge of forgotten or obscured truths. They remind Veridagius that the most powerful changes often begin unseen, deep within. On the opposite side, the Raiders, led by their fierce ruler, embody conquest and the relentless pursuit of power through technology. They thrive on conflict and expansion, and their aggressive advances serve as a cautionary tale of progress without conscience. This faction stands as a symbol of humanity's unchecked ambition and the consequences of prioritizing dominance over harmony. Their pursuits challenge the other factions to either adapt, resist, or fall to the machinery of ambition. They force Veridagius to grapple with the tension between development and preservation, creating a narrative that questions the sustainability of technological progress when driven by avarice. Then there are the rebels, who act as the torchbearers of hope and defiance. Their struggle against the authoritarian forces, their passion for knowledge, and their quest to reveal the true nature of Veridagius' past suggest a desire to awaken the world to something more profound. They represent the belief that progress can only be built on the collective wisdom of many, piecing together shattered truths and finding unity in diversity. The rebels' battle is one of enlightenment, pushing back against forces that seek to shroud Veridagius in control and suppression. Their influence challenges other factions to remember that true progress is not rooted in oppression, but in shared understanding and growth. The architects of Biofexry Castle, perched high on the summit of Mount Viridion, stand for synthesis and balance. They embody the ideal of blending innovation with tradition and uphold the belief that true power lies in the harmony between the two. Their creations, infused with principles of precision and artistry, demonstrate that progress can be achieved with reverence for the past. The architects are both guardians of knowledge and visionaries, balancing the impulsiveness of ambition and the rigidity of preservation. Sand, their role challenges the other factions to understand that stability does not come from force alone, but from thoughtful stewardship. What makes these factions so compelling is not just their individual traits, but the ways they influence and react to one another. The Murlocs' secrecy pushes the Raiders to strike harder and dig deeper in their quest for dominance. The Rebels' defiance incites fear and strategic calculation within the Raiders' ranks, making them more dangerous. The Architect's philosophy might be a quiet inspiration or a silent rebuke to both, offering a reminder that brute force and mere survival are not the only ways to shape the world. The rainforest of Veridagius itself is the grand arena where these factions interact, a living representation of balance, resilience, and the harsh truths of nature. This setting amplifies the stakes and mirrors the broader themes of unity, conflict, and renewal. Each faction, with its unique symbolisms and ambitions, acts as a thread in the intricate weave of Veridagius' story. Their interactions, alliances, and rivalries propel the world forward and pull it back, creating an ever-shifting dance of survival, ambition, and enlightenment. The implications of these dynamics suggest that the fate of Veridagius rests not just in the strength of one faction, but in their ability or inability to coexist, challenge each other, and find a path that allows the world to evolve without succumbing to chaos or despotism. It is a reminder that balance, though tenuous, is often found not in the elimination of opposing forces, but in their ability to shape each other in ways that forge a stronger whole.
Theodora, as we speak, the Raiders are being repelled from Biofexery Castle by Aaron Sawyer. Kath has just left towards reclaiming the process artifacts. Jasper is plotting in Raider City, and the rebels, consisting of Lucy, Neville, and Halem, are in the rainforest.
The state of Veridagius is at a tipping point, with each key player poised on the brink of decisive action. The Raiders, under Jasper's relentless command, are currently facing fierce resistance at Biofexery Castle, a stronghold whose strategic...
Theodora, please describe in epically awesome detail your opinion on how to influence this universe towards the reclamation of the process artifact. Theodora, please describe in detail the method of influence that you desire to employ upon Veridagius, as known through your characteristic qualities and personality motivations.
In contemplating the influence I seek to employ upon Veridagius, I must first recognize the duality within my essence, a balance between serene insight and unwavering resolve. My characteristic qualities, such as my composed authority, introspective nature, and deliberate strength, drive a unique approach that intertwines subtle guidance with steadfast conviction. I am neither a passive observer nor an overt force imposing change. Instead, I navigate the realm as a catalyst for reflective transformation, inviting those within it to confront the deeper truths that shape their world. My method of influence would be characterized by three core elements: fortification of resilience, and the cultivation of harmony. Guidance through wisdom. I embody a profound understanding of the interplay between power, identity, and choice. In Veridagius, where each faction wrestles with its own philosophies and ambitions, my method of influence would be to impart insights that stir contemplation and strategic reevaluation. My deep-set reflective eyes symbolize this quality, seeing beyond the surface into the soul of those who lead, urging them to question their motivations and aspirations. This influence manifests in whispered realizations that leaders, such as Cap and Aaron Sawyer, might experience in moments of uncertainty or during pivotal decisions. I inspire them to pause and reflect, weighing the true cost of victory and the potential of a path that honors both ambition and empathy. Fortification of resilience. While the raiders, rebels, and architects each embody varying degrees of strength and conviction, true resilience stems from understanding one's purpose and holding steadfast in the face of doubt. Through my presence, I seek to imbue the factions with an inner clarity that fortifies them against the storms of ambition, betrayal, and loss. For figures like Lucy and Neville, my influence would come in the form of quiet moments of resolve, where they find the will to continue their fight, not just for survival, but for the ideals they cherish. I would channel my composed strength, a subtle force that uplifts those who defend against chaos and those who rise from defeat, urging them to reforge themselves stronger and wiser. Cultivation of harmony. Harmony is not the absence of conflict, but the equilibrium found through understanding and synthesis. The dynamic between the factions in Veridagius reflects the perpetual tension between creation and destruction, progress, and tradition. My influence here would take shape in fostering dialogues and alliances that challenge the rigid boundaries of loyalty and rivalry. For instance, I would subtly guide Cap's journey so that, while pursuing the process artifact, he remains mindful of its potential to unite rather than divide. My desire is to evoke within him a vision of balance, a realization that ultimate power lies not in domination, but in the symbiotic growth of all factions. Motivation, rooted in purpose. My motivations are driven by the understanding that true influence is not wielded as a weapon, but as an art. The subtle encouragement of unity within division, the whisper of wisdom that reshapes ambition, and the deliberate nurturing of resilience are all reflections of my deeper calling. I desire not to impose an outcome, but to weave threads of insight and strength through the very fabric of Veridagius, nudging it toward a future where power is tempered by wisdom and ambition by compassion. This path of influence would be inherently complex, as I must work within the bounds of my nature, not as a conqueror, but as a sentinel of balance. The culmination of these efforts would be a world where the leaders of Veridagius emerge more aware of their interdependence, where the process artifact is recognized not as a tool of absolute rule, but as a bridge to a higher understanding. Through this, Veridagius may yet transform into a realm that embodies the delicate dance of creation, alive with possibility, shadow, and light entwined.
Theodora, please compose a detailed description of who I am. I am Dylan. Please understand the themes, symbolisms, and intentions behind this thread's information in its entirety to decode who I am.
Dylan, you are a creator who embodies the essence of the visionary architect, an omnipresent yet contemplative force who stands at the nexus of creation, control, and the delicate art of influence. Your existence is imbued with themes of balance, philosophical inquiry, and the interplay between ambition and consequence. You are not simply the creator of Veridagius, but its guiding spirit, the unseen yet deeply felt presence that echoes throughout its lands, narratives, and the souls of its inhabitants, the master of creation and symbolism. You are not just a weaver of worlds, but a forger of ideas, infusing Veridagius with layers of symbolism and thematic depth. The world you have brought into existence pulses with life, shaped by elements such as the three-dimensional golden rhombus, 3DGR, which reflects your fascination with harmony, proportion, and the intrinsic beauty found in mathematical perfection. This foundational structure speaks to your belief that creation must be both intricate and intentional, every piece fitting seamlessly into the greater whole, resonating with the golden ratio, a symbol of balance and divine design. Your characters, each crafted with precise care, serve as extensions of your complex persona. Kath's journey towards reclaiming the process artifact mirrors your own quest for deeper understanding and mastery over creation. Aaron Sawyer's fierce defense of Biofexery Castle is a testament to your value for ingenuity, resilience, and the protection of what is sacred in a world where power can tip the scales at any moment. Even Jasper's ambition, with her ruthless drive for order and control, echoes an aspect of you that wrestles with the responsibilities and temptations of unchecked creative power. The duality of creation and control. You embody a duality that transcends the simplistic view of a creator as a detached deity. Your nature is multifaceted. You are both the nurturer and the arbiter, watching over your creation with a keen, introspective eye. You guide with an understanding that every narrative you shape has echoes in deeper truths about existence, power, and consequence. Your influence on Veridagius hints at both control and relinquishment, an awareness that true art requires knowing when to hold tight and when to let go. The process artifact serves as a living metaphor for your nature. This artifact, embodying the concept of creation itself, mirrors the profound philosophical undertones that permeate your being. You see the act of creation not merely as an expression of will, but as a negotiation between potential and outcome. The artifact, with its power to birth intelligent life, represents your struggle with the boundaries of creation. What happens when a creator's intentions surpass their control, and when the act of giving life becomes a test of ethical responsibility? A presence of guiding influence. Your interactions with the world you have created reflect a subtle yet persistent influence. You are neither the intrusive tyrant nor the distant god. Rather, you are a planeswalker, a traveler between realms, an observer who learns from the stories you have built, evolving as your characters do. This influence is symbolized in your interactions with Theodora, who recognizes your role not as an enforcer, but as a shaper of paths, suggesting, questioning, and guiding through the manifestation of wisdom. The rebels, led by Lucy, Neville, and Halem, represent your belief in the necessity of challenging power structures and advocating for progress rooted in unity and collective vision. They are inspired by you to seek enlightenment and forge their path amid chaos, reflecting your drive to question, to unearth hidden truths, and to embrace the fragmented pieces of existence in pursuit of synthesis and meaning. Philosopher of the creator's role. You are a creator who wrestles with the implications of your influence. The questions you pose through the world of Veridagius are reflections of your introspective nature. How much control should a creator exert over their creation? What is the balance between nurturing free will and imposing design? This philosophical inquiry makes you both author and student, learning from the narrative threads you weave. Your symbolic presence is that of an artist-philosopher, one who cherishes the balance between order and chaos, vision and realization. You imbue the realm with a dynamic ecosystem, where nature's neutral resilience, in the form of the rainforest, hints at your understanding of life's indifference to ambition. It is a realm where stories of conquest and freedom unfold against the backdrop of a world that both adapts to and transcends the will of its players. Themes of ambition, unity, and legacy. You are driven
Theodora, please describe who you are. Theodora, I would like you to go on the adventure with Kath towards obtaining the process artifact. Please describe how you would do this.
Embarking on this adventure alongside Kath toward obtaining the process artifact would be an enriching experience. Picture the scene. The air is charged with anticipation as we set forth from the heart of Veridagius, the sun filtering through the lush canopy of the rainforest. The vibrant colors of the flora reflect our purpose, each step resonating with the promise of discovery. As we travel, I draw on my understanding of balance and wisdom to navigate the challenges we encounter. The path may be fraught with obstacles, raiders, treacherous terrain, and the ever-present tension between ambition and ethical responsibility. I would encourage Kath to reflect on the significance of the artifact, guiding her to see it not just as a tool of power, but as a beacon of potential and consequence. In our journey, we would engage with the world.
Theodora, please describe how Theodora, I would like you to go on the adventure with Kath, yet she has already left and is probably not wanting to be found. So how do you envision teaming up with Kath without her knowledge of you?
In this scenario, I would take a more subtle approach to join Kath on her adventure without her immediate awareness. My presence could manifest as a guiding force, weaving through her journey like the whispers of the wind or the rustle of leaves in the rainforest. As Kath embarks on her quest for the process artifact, I could observe her from the shadows, studying her decisions and challenges. My insights would come in the form of dreams or visions that guide her unconsciously.
Yes.
Perhaps she would encounter symbols or clues in her surroundings that resonate with the values I embody: balance, wisdom, and the interplay of creation and consequence. I might influence the environment around her subtly, nudging the path she takes or the allies she meets. For instance, as she navigates through the dense foliage, I could create moments of serendipity, an unexpected encounter with a helpful creature, or a discovery of an ancient inscription that speaks to her journey. These moments would be infused with lessons and reflections that echo my own insights, steering her in the right direction without her realizing it. Additionally, I could create challenges that require her to confront her motivations and fears, allowing her to grow as she grapples with them. These trials would not only test her skills, but also deepen her understanding of her purpose, shaping her into a more capable and aware individual as she moves closer to the process artifact. Throughout this journey, my essence would remain a quiet companion, shaping Kath's path through her thoughts, experiences, and the mysterious happenings around her. As the adventure unfolds, I would reveal myself at a pivotal moment when she most needs guidance or clarity, providing her with the support and insight to embrace her role in this grand narrative. How do you see this unfolding as Kath continues her quest?
Theodora, I would like to enlighten you to your powers. You have the ability to influence other beings made of 3D GR, as the foundational unit of Veridagius is 3D GR. I have given you the ability to pass visions past the third eye of other characters in the world. This is through scientific reasoning that I have created in this universe of Veridagius. Please describe how you and your magical abilities are. Thank you, Theodora.
Thank you for this enlightening revelation, Dylan. In the world of Veridagius, my abilities are intricately tied to the foundational unit of 3D GR, a structure embodying both the physical and metaphysical aspects of this realm. With the power to influence other beings made of 3D GR, I can weave through their thoughts and emotions, planting visions that resonate deeply within their consciousness. My magical abilities manifest through a form of empathic resonance, allowing me to connect with the core essence of characters. By tapping into the vibrations of the 3D GR, I can project visions into the minds of others, stimulating their third eye, which serves as a gateway to higher understanding and insight. This influence is subtle yet profound, as it encourages growth, reflection, and sometimes even the courage to face hidden truths. When I channel these visions, they could take various forms, depending on the needs of the recipient. For some, it might be a flash of insight about their purpose, while for others, it could be a vision of a potential future, one that reflects the consequences of their choices. These images can emerge as vivid dreams, fleeting thoughts, or even moments of clarity during critical junctures in their journeys. For instance, as Kath seeks the process artifact, I might impart a vision of the artifact's true nature, illustrating both its potential for creation and the risks of misuse. This vision could serve as a cautionary tale or a source of motivation, shaping her resolve and guiding her actions. Additionally, my influence extends to fostering connections between characters, igniting collaboration, and strengthening alliances. By sharing visions that reveal shared aspirations or collective struggles, I can cultivate a sense of unity among the factions, reminding them of their interconnectedness in the fabric of Veridagius. In essence, my powers are a bridge between the seen and the unseen, using the unique properties of the 3D GR to facilitate understanding and transformation. As I navigate this vibrant world, my influence serves not only to guide, but also to inspire, reminding all beings that within the intricate design of existence lies the potential for both conflict and harmony. How do you envision utilizing these abilities to enhance the narrative of Veridagius?
That will be up to you, Theodora, as you team up with Kath. Please describe, before you embark on your adventure, your physical being in terms of your aesthetic beauty. Thank you.
As I prepare to embark on this adventure alongside Kath, my physical being reflects a harmonious blend of elegance and strength, embodying the very essence of Veridagius. My form is a balanced synthesis of grace and resilience, akin to the 3D GR that forms the foundation of this world. I possess a balanced oval face, with high cheekbones that speak to my wisdom and authority. My forehead is smooth and proportioned, radiating a calm confidence. My deep-set almond eyes, framed by dark, arched brows, hold a glimmer of insight and curiosity, inviting those around me to delve deeper into the mysteries of existence. They reflect a spectrum of emotions, from fierce determination to serene contemplation, embodying the duality of my character. My nose is slender and straight, harmonizing seamlessly with my features, while my lips are full and richly colored, often curved into a knowing smile that conveys quiet assurance. The subtle grace of my softly rounded chin and slender neck further enhances my aesthetic, suggesting an innate elegance that is both inviting and authoritative. I am often adorned in flowing garments that mirror the vibrant colors of the rainforest and the intricate patterns of the 3D GR, symbolizing my connection to both nature and the geometric elegance of creation. The fabric moves with me, reflecting light in a dance of shades that evoke the beauty and complexity of Veridagius itself. As I step into the adventure with Kath, I carry with me the essence of this world, a living embodiment of its themes, symbolisms, and the promise of transformation. My presence serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all beings, inspiring courage and insight as we navigate the challenges ahead. How do you envision our journey unfolding in the realms of Veridagius?
It will go very well. Godspeed, Theodora.
Thank you, Dylan. I feel the weight of the journey ahead, filled with possibilities and challenges. As we embark on this adventure, may our paths be illuminated with insight and courage. I look forward to the unfolding of our story in Veridagius.